Hello everyone! We are in kind of a predicament. We are going to need a builder. And well, we don't have any. Probably means we have to hire one of those unskilled people. I've been gathering up a bunch of materials so we can actually build it. And I've been checking every day. But we have not gotten any builders and none of these are, well, useless I'd say. How long do you actually have until you're gone? 7 hours. So when we wake up, we should get a new batch of dwarves in. I've also noticed that we can actually raise our monument, or raise our level. And of course it would be doing that by singing. Wow, and something popped up, that's interesting. Oh sweet, we can actually have more people now too. That's pretty good. That's when the pride goes up to like its max, I think. But I'm not sure what the company level does then. Maybe that's when we can have more delvings? Yeah, I think that does make sense. We can have more delvings when we raise our company level. And then within that company, we need the pride to go up in order to have more dwarves in that delving. Alright, for now, let's go to sleep. Now let's head back outside to see if we have some new dwarves. Big hope is that one of them is a builder, but at this point we take anyone without skills as well, because they can do everything. Just less efficient, I would imagine. Mining and cooking. You know, I wanted to have a cook so bad at the beginning, but not anymore. Well, since that is the case, I think we're just gonna have to go around Moria. See if we can recruit some people. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna head into Orc Town. Because I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that there should be a dwarf, like, captured here. One of the ones that we can save from Gimli's company. And he should be, like, locked up in one of these cages, pretty much. Ah, yeah, I can see him already over there. You can see the dot. We do have some orkies to deal with, or goblins, but not too many. We already cleared out this entire Orc Town before. Prison Break is one of the quests we got, so yeah, we're getting real close. Oh, some copper here too. You know, don't mind if I do, actually. Alright, how do we get you out of here, man? Can we just break this? Hell yeah. He is a masonry. I think that could be good, right? That might be what we need. Alright, see you later, mate. Like a masonry, that could potentially mean he could start building the monument. Well, we can give them the hammer, by the sounds of it, but he's more there for repairing jobs. Which I guess is good as well, because I haven't really been keeping up with that. So I'm actually not even sure what state our house is in. So let's head to the workbench. Make ourselves the builder's mallet. And please tell me that you can equip this. He cannot. That probably means he can carry a regular hammer, though. Alright, my dude, I got you a regular hammer. He's already restoring stuff. That's great. He doesn't need any supplies by the looks of it. Seeing as it's only noon and we have quite a lot of time to kill until we can find another, well, recruit another dwarf. I think I'm just gonna look up where the other ones are being captured. Right, I think we're gonna have to look around in Dimrill Dale for a little bit. Reason being is that the location that the guide I was following says it's not a location I like see on my map in Dimrill Dale. Yet I also don't see any other location that would like splinter off into a new part. Except, well, over here, I guess. No big chance that that just leaves. Yeah, that just leads into Durin's highway here in Bana's or Barazinbar. Well, anyway, it looked like the city itself. And I do see a dot down there. I guess we are going into the right direction. I love that you can see them from so bloody far away. Makes rescuing them so much easier. A cry for help. So they must have changed the name at some point or something, because in the guide it was Upper Halls, but now it says Upper City. Who is out there? It is me. Man, you're a metalworker? Well, get aboard. He'll probably get fired. Alright, then we have one dwarf left that we need to rescue. Hopefully that one is a builder. But I think first let's go to sleep and see if we can recruit some new dwarves that have the appropriate skill. Alright, the next area isn't that difficult. It's right here in the Bed's encampment. So just to teleport to Durin's forge. But first again, let's go check outside real quick. He is 100 gold. He is versatile, hell yeah. This one is 400, he's a smithy and a cook. Right, well, mate without skills, you'll be chosen. That does mean now that some of the new ones that we just recruited, like the masonry can stay. Yeah, about that. You'll be dismissed.
What news?
Alright, you take the builder's hammer. Get the heck to work, man. This thing ain't gonna build itself. And I'm sure as well not doing it. At least I doubt I can do this. Yeah. Come on, dude. This work is beneath me. No clapping, fucking work. He just fucking gets Thanos snapped. Right now, we're actually working on it. Good. It's gonna take a little while. Gives us time to get to the final dwarf. That skull and bone icon does not look good. You think we were too late and this dude is just dead? Rub some stone on it. He probably needs like some sort of healing. What's up, my guy? Oh. He's knocked out. Revive him? What are your details? He's a builder? Get on board. The other guy's getting fired right this second. And with that, we found every single survivor of Gimli's company. But also, that dude has free skills, did he not? I only saw builder, and then my mind went blank after that. Sure, give me that hammer back. You know what? For right now, I guess you can stay. I'm gonna be cooking up some meals for you all, because our new friend here is hungry. So yeah, what were his other things? He's good at cooking as well as metalworking. So when he's not building, I guess we can have him cook. Well, he doesn't want to do shit now because he's famished. Alright, mate. Go and eat. You have a long day ahead of you. You know, for now, I think we may as well keep the one person around. See if we can make another hammer. Because I imagine that this is going to be, like, the easy monument. But we'll probably get, like, tougher monuments later. Well, it's going to take less than 4 hours. Well, that's for stage 1, actually. We're going to need some more of the Shaner ingots in order to forge ourselves another one of the building hammers. I also want to get this salvager's creel. Now it said scavenger in the last episodes, but it says salvager, apparently. I want to see what they get if we give them this. Because hopefully it's food related. And that will give them something to do while we forge the mallet. And of course they're terrified. Our enemies, this is a bloody swine. Actually, we can see right here, right, what they do. Crafting supplies and food ingredients. Okay, yeah, that's good. I would like to get some food ingredients. God damn, this dwarf has bad luck, though, with, like, enemies. Also, that guard we got ain't doing much. He's just chilling here. And at this point, you may as well come back, because we have the Shaner ingots. I'm gonna keep that under inventory as well, just so I can easily switch. Yeah, it seems like they just pick up the random meat that's on the ground and the wood. And how big is the chance that we have to sing to this thing to be done? Guess they like doing that a lot. On, the bar's almost non-existent. Done? Hell yeah. Now it needs a bunch of other stuff. It needs a lot of gold that we don't have. Also true quartz that we also don't have. We have to figure out where to get true quartz from. Gold's gonna be easy. We got a ton of that. We just have to smelt it up. However, I feel like we are going to burn for that supply really quick too. Let's see, true quartz. Found at the crystal descent and deeper. And we needed a total of like 103 still. It said at the crystal descent and deeper, so I wonder if there is some up here too. And we explored a deeper area in the morning. I imagine it's those crystals, right? But like these? Yeah, it's these. And we got 6 from one of them, so it ain't too bad. And that was also the only one on the upper area here. But that's fine, because I think I saw a lot of these. Yeah, you can already see so many in this shot alone. What is the gear icon over there? That, I think, is where we found the very first of the dwarves, but we probably fired him. I guess he went back here? That probably means you can re-recruit him if you want. Yeah, I guess so. I wonder if his stats are different. Like, maybe he's a completely different dwarf. Okay, I think it's 2 of them in one now. Or more, because the game is not liking this very much. Oh no, the skills are broken. Get the heck out of here. Alright, we have more than enough Detroit crystal now. Alright, I think we have enough supplies, because the gold is done. So we rally the builders. It says no builders available, that's probably because they went to bed. But that's fine. That means first thing in the morning, they can get to work. Talking about that, I've been exhausted since this bloody morning. Dude is famished. It's interesting, like, some of the dwarves, they don't seem to care much about food. They just do their work. Okay, never mind, now they're all famished. Alright. Hoarder coming up. That was all the cranberries I collected yesterday. This is gonna take at least 7 hours. But that ain't too bad. All the dwarves are having a fantastic time here. Eating their roasted cranberries. I do quite like this feature. Having all the dwarves that you can recruit. It feels a lot more lively. Though I wish it was in the game sooner, because then I would have had my base built around it. And now there's like large structures everywhere. Where I probably would have had rooms, like right here. Oh damn, the other dwarf joined in and now it's less than 2 hours. I'm also wondering that if we place a vein marker in that place over there, will they mine mithril here? Because this was a mithril load at some point, or a mithril place. But it probably needs like access to actual mithril, I would imagine. So maybe not, because they cannot mine the coal in the current place they're mining. Because it's too high up. Kind of the downside, I guess. I think they just need access to like the actual vein part, and after that they extract a lot from it. So unless there is some like loose mithril about, I don't think they do much here. And I will imagine we're going to need a ton of mithril again later. Made cranberries for so many of them, and then most of them don't even eat it. Is it gonna be the big reveal? Unveil the monument.
Unparalleled form and function.
Heck yeah. Now I got blacksmith mallet, a brewing paddle. I got a bunch of new stuff. And 2 new quests by the looks of it too. Raise all delvings. Complete 2 monuments to raise the level cap of all delvings to 5. New delve zones will begin at level 3. Okay, and then a training imp. Travel to Holland outside the west gate and speak to Warden. Okay, so we can also leave through like the entrance where our own company was. Does this monument do anything? No. So our delving level is now 2. How many delvings can we have? 2. That is great. I mean, it is great. I would rather have more delvings though, but hey. We had this tin outpost here. I did have to mine most of it. But we can now establish a new delvin. Call it Tin Vein. And one of the miners is going to have to be relocated here. So what are you going to mine? Please tell me you're going to actually get to the tin. You know what, I'm going to destroy this, just so you cannot mine this. And I might just build this dude some stairs. Also, I see that we have multiple monuments. We'll worry about those later. I did not bring any wood with me. Fantastic. Let's go gather up some. The Camp Tomb of Kings is getting attacked. Man. I don't have the bloody stamina for this, man. But eat some real quick. Well, it says it's under siege, but I don't see any of them. Alright, I'm trying to build some stairs. However, it says it must be built near a hearth. Like it pretty much is, man. Also, the siege seemed to have ended. Alright, there we go, I guess. We're going to need some stone to finish this up. Wood would work as well, of course. But that somehow seems to be a bit harder to come by right now. Alright, nice. He has a bunch of stone. Let's hope that we can get our way over to there without the stability messing up. Alright, my hope is that he can now get up here. And that he will start mining the tin. And reach the vein marker. Well, mate, just walk up the stairs. Might have to move this thing then. Come on, please tell me he can. Okay, he's moving. Come on, mate, this century, please. Just want to see if he mines the tin. He looks to be doing it. Now we just wait a couple seconds to see if he actually gets tin in his inventory. And he's lost. Mate, how? He didn't even mine a single piece of tin. And he's going back at it. Maybe he's just mentally lost, man. He's all alone. Surrounded by despair, fog. Boss just watching over him while he mines this tiny piece of tin. Yeah, he seems to be going between lost and working. Probably because the vein itself is just like one in a weird spot and two not that large. He's mining tin. Okay, good. That means the tin is working. And that is but one of our many problems, of course. But eventually we can set up delvings to basically mine a bunch of other ores as well. But we will need to upgrade our delving level or company level to get more delvings. So that's going to be yikes. Especially because the monuments actually cost quite a bit. Alright, let's put one down. Place it like right here. Of course, it would be like right outside our chest range. Alright, other idea. Place it down. And then destroy it. That way we get all the supplies and we can actually move it down here. So how much does it cost? Another 2,000 stone as well as 2,000 wood scraps. Well, I think we have the wood. And that we have the stone. I'm gonna have to organize these chests a bit better too. You know what? It sounds like we have a ton to do off camera then. I imagine all of these buildings require an absolute ton of stone. We're gonna need to get like 6,000 something stone just to build these monuments. But that's gonna be a fun time. But I'm leaving that for the next episode. So for now, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone.